will attempt a series of highly dangerous stunts. Under no circumstances should viewers copy his actions, especially if he fails.
In tonight's Top Gear, the Colossus of Roadsters, Tiff's Giant Test, the Mini Cooper, our guide to buying the best, and the long and the short of it is, Mercedes has stretched the A-Class.
This is the iconic Lotus Elise, the hardcore roadster and saviour of the Lotus brand. Recently made over, it's now even more desirable than ever. But is it really a sports car you want to live with for the rest of your life? After half an hour, you're convinced this is the car of your dreams. You're lulled into a sense of invincibility. But after an hour, the stiff suspension and rock-hard seating has rearranged your internal organs. It's pounded your senses into pulp. The passion has definitely gone out of the love affair. Driving the Elise for any distance can be a tiring affair. So tiring that after a while, you want to end it all. Of course, here on a track, the Elise makes perfect sense. This is its home. Light in weight, pin sharp in its handling, it's alive and responsive in your hands. But surely there must be something that can give us that thrill in a more palatable form. Well, Vauxhall think they can with their VX220. It's based on the Elise chassis and just under £23,000 costs exactly the same. It looks moody in black, slab-sided and abrupt in any other colour. It can't outlook the Lotus, but can it outdrive it? Well, it's got a more refined power plant, ABS, and, oh yes, an airbag. But all those extras means it weighs around 120 kilos more than the Elise. So that 145 horsepower Vauxhall engine only provides a slightly improved performance. The chassis lost some of that sharpness the Elise has, while the interior doesn't have any improvements at all. The seat's still rock hard, so it's just as tiring over those long journeys. Yes, the Vauxhall is a little more refined, but it still shares too many of the discomforts of the Elise, including a roof that is stowed away in pieces in the boot underneath all your luggage. No, I'm sorry. I know it's just started raining, but I'm not going to waste my time and yours showing you how complex and fiddly it is to put the hood up. If you want to know, go to your local dealer, pour yourself a cup of tea and let them show you. Sorry, Vauxhall, but it's no more relaxing to drive, it's not cheaper, and it's not suitably different to the Elise. So instead of looking at out-and-out racers, maybe we should look for a road car that's been made a little bit racier. Like the MGF Trophy. Excuse me a minute. The basic MGF is Britain's best-selling sports car. It's cute and fun, but a bit of a soft lump. With the trophy version, MG have hardened the experience with a lower and firmer chassis setup. Outmuscled both the Lotus and the Vauxhall with its up-rated 158 bhp engine, and still kept it £2 cheaper. Those upgrades have provided the soft, cuddly sports car with a much sharper driving experience. But it still pitches and rolls too much, especially on the initial turn. And despite all the extra power, it's actually over a second slower to 60 due to its extra weight. You've now got all the comfort you need for a long-distance cruise. But you're sitting behind the most distasteful two-tone steering wheel ever made, and you're still sitting too high. So the Trophy has got a comfy cabin. It's also got a fair-sized boot and a user-friendly hood. Indeed, it's far more cultured than the Elise. I mean, it's got a clock and carpets, but it's still not hardcore enough. It's too much of a compromise. Whereas Toyota's baby Boxster MR2 promises something somewhere in between. Yes, the interior is full of lots and lots of plastic, with enough dots to send you, well, dotty. And the Japanese manufacturer's idea of hardcore was to design a car without a boot. But there are enough cubby holes for your weekend wardrobe. Added to that, a 0 to 60 time of 7.9 seconds means you'll never outrun the Lotus. But you will have £5,000 to compensate for the embarrassment, and you'll be getting 90% of the fun. The driving experience successfully bridges that gap between comfort and the racer's edge. You can flip the roof back in seconds. You sit low and snug in the cockpit. The steering is lightning quick. The brakes are brilliant. It goes and feels just like a mini racer and plays the neat trick of making every road feel like a track. So what do we pick for our summer fun? The Elise is still the ultimate drive. If you can afford it, it's an ideal bit on the side for the weekend, but not for the whole week. The same goes for the Vauxhall, which costs exactly the same and isn't as good as the Elise. While the MGF should stick to what it does best. If you can't beat them, don't try and join them. Which leaves us with the little MR2. At 18 grand, it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face come sunshine or rain. And who's it built by? Toyota, of course, so it won't spend half the summer in the garage.